Hello everyone, today we have a mill deck, and for the first time in probably ever, mill doesn't feel so dirty necessarily. Like, yes, it's a little bit frustrating to the opponent when they lose their key resources, but it doesn't feel like it's cheating so much where like we would lean into like a Doc into pulling their entire hand, and then we can, really do a play on like turn 6, turn 7, and they can't do anything. With this version, we're just looking to mill a lot of their value cards, get a lot of information, be able to play out our Ares as we want to, so that if we know what cards, especially in like a conquest situation, if we know what cards they have left, what cards have been milled, we can know if we're going to win with Ares or not most of the time. And so we get a pretty cheap, pretty consistent 12 power 4 cost. And then if not, we have the mill mechanics. If we can mill them down low enough to 2 cards, 1 card, no card, then we get the guaranteed win off of Ares as long as we have something in our deck. And then other than that, we have our pretty standard mill line. We have the Yondu, Cable, Grandmaster kind of helps the reach in this deck just a touch. We have Baron Zemo to be able to pull a little bit, Gladiator, and then I like the Killmonger, being able to clear up some space with Yondu, or if you maybe pull a 1-cost card with your Baron Zemo, you can clear up that space and make room for higher impact plays. We have the tech tool of Red Guardian, huge value, being able to counter those Draculas, those like really low power, high impact cards. We have the Shang-Chi as our other tech tool, and because this deck is going to be destroying so many things so often, we have Death, which a lot of times can get down to around 4 cost, or if they have a lot of 1 cost, it can get down even lower, which can be such a big burst for you going into those last couple of turns. Fenris to be able to swing some locations back in your favor. If you destroy a card and then resummon it, you can change the entire course of those 2 lanes off of just 1 simple play and 1 simple switch. And then we have the Iron Patriot. Not necessary by any means, but sometimes very valuable if you are following up the Iron Patriot. So let's say you do Yondu on 1, Iron Patriot stacked on 2, into a Gladiator on 3. It's really hard for the opponent to beat that, and all of a sudden you have a really cheap, reduced, high power, or maybe it's a dud resource, but you have that information and that resource that the opponent doesn't know about, giving you more snap equity, being able to snap efficiently when you need to. We're going to go ahead and jump over into a couple of games. I had an absolute tear with this list. I'm so glad that mill is back. If you guys have ever been a mill enjoyer, definitely give this one a try. We're going to go ahead and jump over into a couple of games. I hope you guys enjoy. Do you think we could ever swindle this mid lane? Probably not. But it's only 1 extra cube, so I do want to try it out. We might be able to, if they go here with a buffed up Gwynpool card plus the Galacta, we may be able to swing this mid lane. Wait a minute. Black Panther is it's so beautiful. Oh, Shaw, you just got whipped around. We're actually going to win all 3 lanes. Not even just 2 of them. We do the full clean sweep. Let's go ahead and take the 2. We'll jump over into the next one. All right, next up we have Chappelle or Chapel Ronin. The first location is the Lechugia. So if they get the kind of inkling that we are looking to mill all of their, like the entirety of their deck, then maybe they can swindle us a bit with playing into Lechugia, because then Baron Zemo pulls duds, Yondu pulls duds, but still really risky. Ooh, we get their MODOK, and that is going to be a snap. That's going to be a very fast snap for us. We get Fenris, so we could always Yondu Fenris. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do Yondu, get a Fenris. No, actually, instead of the Fenris, I'm going to do Baron Zemo this turn. Next turn will be Yondu into Red Guardian to turn off the Morbius. I think that's going to be a little bit more advantageous for us. And they do go ahead and play in the Lechugia, which is interesting. I didn't think they would kind of catch that heads up or maybe make that play, but they did. And so now Yondu is kind of honestly useless for us, other than the fact that it's allowing us to reach into Morag, and that is what we want. And so let's go ahead and, I mean, we could Red Guardian the Dakin, but I think Red Guardianing the Morbius is going to be more advantageous for us. Let's do that. We have an Ares to lean in on if we want to. We could also go something like Killmonger Fenris next turn, so that we can activate it on turn 6. We get that extra insurge for whatever they've discarded or whatever we've destroyed. They go with a clean spread. We take out their rock. Unfortunate. It is what it is. It's one of those decisions where I don't necessarily know if it's right. It does hurt us a bit, but I know that it definitely hurts their draw potential as well, especially playing in there like multiple times. So they have a swarm plus 1 card in hand. We know it's not a MODOK. Then there's death, which is beautiful. Look at all of these death discounts we have going on. I'm pretty confident in the right lane, at least right now. So I think what we're gonna do is a Fenris into Killmonger situation here. And we're gonna clear a couple of 1s. We're gonna clear the rock. We're gonna clear blade, and then see from there. Ideally, it's something like death plus Ares. I don't know if the math quite checks out. No, it doesn't quite check out, does it? Oof. Okay. Oop, it does because of the gambit. Let's go.
Rest in peace.
So no Shang-Chi for us, unfortunately. Otherwise, we could take the Dakin. They have discarded two of their 2, right? I think we're gonna do Death, Ares, and hope for the best. It could come down to where they play. Could come down to like how they position it. I'm thinking they go Lechugia plus Morag, but I could be wrong. They do. Okay, Bullseye comes down a touch too late. And then the Swarm comes in, and they give us a fist bump. I'm not sure if they... let's see if we win. It 6-0 because their next 3 draws were all rocks. We'll take mid. We'll take right. We'll take the win. Let's go ahead and jump over into the next one. All right, next up we have Anto Man. The first location, Pet Mansion. Let's go ahead and in the turn, skip on turn 1, and we're looking for like an Iron Patriot setup. We're looking for a good Fenris Wolf. Let's see. I'm assuming that they have a Wiccan, which is scary. Not sure if we can really outshine a Wiccan too often. But let's go ahead and stick it out. They go Iron Patriot. We go Iron Patriot as well. A Gladiator could be pretty big for us if we hit something good. Or maybe a Baron Zemo could help us out. Yondu. Not so fond of the Yondu. We could go ahead and get it to retrigger with like a Grandmaster. But I want the White Hot Room value. So I'm going to go like just Red Guardian this turn. And then next turn can be maybe a Yondu Grandmaster, Yondu Killmonger to clear up some space, get a discount on the Quicksilver. Big Rocket and Groot, unfortunately. I thought there was a 50-50 chance of Red Guardian just hammering that one home. And we could have won that lane. But unfortunately, we did not get the upside of it. We could have locked it into place, and that would have been such a beautiful, beautiful play. But unfortunately, it did not happen. Let's go Yondu, Killmonger, and then we'll see. That Rocket and Groot is going to just get massive over the course of the game. They have the Wiccan bonus, which, why wouldn't they? Unfortunately. If we can get Rocket and Groot big enough, maybe we can hit him with a Shang-Chi if we draw it. But that is a lot of play. That is a lot of commitment. He's already at 6 though, so it is possible. 8 energy. They have 3 cards left. I think we're just gonna hit this lane with like a Grandmaster. Can we go Grandmaster Sandman? Not awful. It's not great. It's not awful. Let's see. Destroyed wise is not fantastic for us. Instead of Grandmaster, I'm going to go Fenris Sandman. We're going to try to make this happen. Double drop in left. Ooh, the Fenris is a bit scary. What has been destroyed on our end? Just the Yondu, yeah? Just the Yondu, and now the Shang-Chi is out of play. Oy. Rough, okay. Shang-Chi being out of commission is unfortunate. I think we lose this one. If they move Rocket and Groot, that brings them down to, what, 16? 12 would bring us up to 19 if they don't backfill that right lane. I feel like the correct play is going to be Ares and White Hot Room, but I'm going to do this instead. Oof, yeah, Ares and White Hot Room. We could have won that right lane, but could we have won the other? And so Rocket and Groot, we take out their Red Guardian. Oh my god, we missed the 50-50 again. No way. Do they have a Shang-Chi of their own and they place it in mid? If so, then they win off of our Ares play. Ronin. Ooh, then us pulling that Kate Bishop is not great. We do still find the win. Oh my goodness, that was one of the most stressful end games I've ever seen. Red Guardian failed me, not once, but twice. Being able to lock them in with the Rocket and Groot here would have been huge. Being able to lock them out of the Fenris for that revive would have been huge as well. We will gladly take the 4. Let's jump over into the next one. And so we're following up the last game where we played against a collection level like 1,000 player. And now all of a sudden it's up against rank number 7 currently in the game. It is crazy. Oh well. Okay, let's go Yondu. We'll see what we can do. Take out their Shadow King. The fact that they have, I guess it makes sense. It's a Wiccan deck, and they have the Quicksilver, so no other 1-cost cards. Let's do Iron Patriot to the right. We have Killmonger, so we can go ahead and just like fully invest in this right lane, and then eventually destroy the Yondu. No harm, no foul. They go Kate Bishop. Martage is interesting. I'm gonna go singular Baron Zemo. It's I want the discount on Jane Foster. I want to fill this right lane. They could have double Wiccan, which gets very scary very fast. And so I'm not gonna snap it. But we're in an okay position depending on what they have. Oh, Baron Zemo into a massive double trigger Iron Patriot is crazy. Unfortunately, they have a Mr. Mobius, so here to ruin the fun, ruin the day. Sheesh. All right, I guess we're gonna go Killmonger now. We take out the Quicksilver, and then what we're hoping for is we can draw into a Red Guardian so that we can take out the Mobius ability, and then have a massive discount going into turn 6. That is, of course, if whatever they played in Bifrost is above 3 power, which I'm hoping for. Gladiator, okay. Ooh, if it would have pulled our Red Guardian, I would have been so ecstatic, but it did not. It pulled their Red Guardian. Woof. Okay. It's hard to see someone else living your dream, you know? Here we go. Let's see what we can make happen. We need the Red Guardian top deck. It's a 1 out of 4. Eesh. Cable. That is not what we needed, my friend. Funny enough, a Fenris would have been able to pull the Red Guardian. Alright. We pull their last card with Cable. We go ahead and throw Fenris down. We have the Grandmaster to be able to move an Iron Patriot, Baron Zemo, or Iron Patriot over into mid, but we don't have to worry about the destruction. I assume that they place something here to double up on the base Arrow, because that's huge. Huge value for them. Their last card was Wiccan. Super unfortunate. Alright, they go Fenris as well. Destroyed-wise, we only have the Yondu. Red Guardian, you came a touch too late. Finding an Ares would have been so much better for us, but it did not happen that way. Do they ever move Rocket and Groot into Danger Room? Is that what they do? Are they that dangerous? I'm gonna give this a shot. I don't think it's a great chance, but we're gonna give it a shot. They do move Rocket and Groot into the Danger Room. All right. If we hit Baron Zemo, we can tie mid actually, but I think we lose the point differential regardless. Yeah, we lose our Ares. It has to be the 1 out of 3 for Baron Zemo for it to even be a tie, and then we do lose the point differential for sure. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot that the Kamartage, it's gonna move 2 cards. Let's go. You can have your gorgeous card over in the right lane. He'll take the left. We'll take mid. I had counted myself out of that game. Thank you for the assist, Kamartage. We will take the 2. Let's jump over into the next one. All right, next up we have Emma. The first location, the Raft, which we could try to pressure it with like a 1 cost and then Killmonger, or being able to use Grandmaster to move and on reveal out. But I'm still not sure that we could hold our own. Oof. Could be a mirror match of sorts. It's a mill deck that we're going up against. Subterranea is definitely unfortunate. Baron Zemo helps, but I don't think is going to be fast enough for us. Let's go Iron Patriot. Ooh, but they did skip this turn, which is good to see. Red Skull, could be better, could be worse. Then Xandar is our last location. Let's go Baron Zemo here, see what we pull, and then we'll kind of go from there. Ares is what? Ares is a bit scary. They go Baron Zemo as well. So they pull our either Grandmaster. Oh no, they pull our Rock. That's it's unfortunate. Okay. So we do get the clear in this left lane. Let's do Killmonger into... I'm going to go ahead and do Demon. They could have a Killmonger of their own, I guess. Oh well. We're still going to do Killmonger into Demon. We get the free 6 cost card, and then we have our Demon on the board. Since we haven't drawn any rocks, I'm a bit afraid of trying to do anything regarding Ares. Whoa, they go Killmonger of their own. Beautiful to see. We also get Odin out of the free Raft card, and so we're going to be able to retrigger Iron Patriot if we wanted to. No, that'd be silly. Okay. We could do this number and then retrigger the Cable to steal another card and negatively afflict another one. Let's go ahead and do that. We're not killing anything, so death remains 3. I do like the thought of pulling 2 of their resources, though. So Killmonger, we get the Cable. Hopefully we don't draw their rocks. Fenris, okay. Not great as a turn 6 play, but not awful either. Let's see what else we pull. Hopefully another good one. Like their death. Ooh, Gladiator. And then Rock. Okay. Not a fantastic set of cards for them. We have a huge lead in mid. Let's just go something like Death left into Gladiator right. I think they retreat here. I don't think... Whoa, they don't. Okay. Okay, so 23. I guess they could have a Shang-Chi here. That'd be scary. We pulled their Rock. Love to see it with the Gladiator. And so now we are in a pretty good spot. Death of their own, plus Iron Patriot is not going to be enough in the left lane. And then Thanos is not going to be enough in the right lane. We'll take mid, left, right. We'll take the game. Let's go ahead and jump over into one more. All right, next up we have Control Deck Ja. I don't know. The first location is Starlight Citadel. They're running a Wiccan deck, which now that Move Bounce has been hit, I'm surprised that Wiccan has not like kind of wavered in so many patches. Wiccan has felt what I felt like one of the strongest like energy cheats in the game for quite a while. And honestly, it's part of what made the meta kind of feel meh to me, is that it felt like no matter what you were doing, Wiccan could outposition you if they got a good enough draw. But I guess it's not. I guess it's not a problem. 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. Let's go with the Fenris for now. I don't know that we win the right lane off of it, but there's a chance. And so the Collector, Agent Coulson, they could have Wiccan in hand. It's just so difficult to snap against Wiccan decks because of their potential range. The leader that we got could come in handy for us. And our cards left in deck aren't fantastic. So I almost don't want to do the Ares. And we didn't do a turn 1, so we would just be copying Wiccan if we do like a leader cable situation. Nah, I'm going to do it anyways. We're going to do a leader cable. And then, ooh, we'll see. Whoa, they don't have Wiccan, which is good to see. Mirage. So it's going to copy our Killmonger or Gladiator, one of the two. But we're going to copy that both of... Ow. Not necessarily what I wanted, because it's taken up some pretty valuable space. But you know what? It is what it is. With Cable, we pull their Shang-Chi, so we no longer have to worry about being able to be destroyed in that way.
Impressive.
And then Dream Dimension make this a bit tough. We have 3 cards to their 2. I mean, Ares may be able to hit here. We could also go, what? Killmonger, Snow Guard? Take out their Quinjet, take out their Quicksilver. So that they can't play like a mass amount of generated cards. And we could keep the Snow Guard. I don't know. I think we go Ares instead. I'm just going to go Ares mid. Then we can see. With a... I mean, there's a chance that we lose it still. Oh, it's an exact tie. Rough. Flip into Red Guardian. And what did they flip in? I can't remember what they flipped in. I don't know if they're going to have anything Shang-Chi range. But I think maybe this gives us our best shot. We're going to try this spread with the Gladiator. If we don't destroy anything with Shang-Chi, then Fenris will pick up. As long as we destroy their 1 card with Gladiator, Fenris would pick it up. Victoria Hand is big, scary. Gladiator in mid could have been destroyed. What could have been with the... Actually, no, that's where we played Shang-Chi. What are we talking about? We destroy their Wiccan, which is nice to see, but Shang-Chi holding down that Gladiator mid lane, and then we resummon it back onto our side, just big enough where they cannot win off of it. I'm going to go ahead and end the game off of that. It was such a tight margin. We will gladly take it where we can. I hope that you guys enjoyed. This has been TLSG. Later, guys.